a top 15 finish, and they're close, running in 60.
Yeah, those guys have worked on that race car. Notice when they've come into the pits, Larry, you know, they've really taken their time and worked on that race car, especially after the first pit stop. They've done a really nice job tonight.
Lights are off on the pace car. Joe Gibbs Racing has won 3 of the last 4 July Daytona races. They got Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin looking to get him another one. Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, also in the mix. Up at the front, Stewart back on the inside one more time, getting ready for the restart.
You're going to see some hammering on bumpers here in a minute. Already you're seeing it. Look out, they're already pushing each other.
Here we go. The green flag is in the air. 4 laps remaining.
I like these double file restarts. Especially like this. 4 or 5 laps to go.
And there's 4 strong. Oh, wow. Jimmy Johnson.
Did
not expect
he just left him. Well, Hamlin's going to slide down in there.
But it's almost like with these cars, once you pull down behind the car, you don't go anywhere, but the car in front of you, he doesn't go anywhere either. Both cars just fell in line.
It's ugly right there. You see a lot, like I said, a lot of bumper tack right now. Yeah, you got to give it everything you got. You got 4 laps to go. It's everything. Either get a good finish or bring back the steering wheel.
And how many times have we seen nothing come back but the steering wheel?
Yeah,
especially here at this place.
Now Kyle pulls out and Hamlin goes with him, but they got to time it right.
Yeah.
But if the 18 pulls out and the 11 goes, there's a shot at getting by Tony. Tony's car is awfully strong, but he's going to need everybody to line up against him.
And you're going to need to pick your time to do that as well.
I'd be doing it right now. I wouldn't be waiting for that last lap stuff doesn't work anymore.
That last lap stuff is great for Talladega Nights. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not great for right here. Like I said, you want to get in front and block. That's what you want to do. And especially when you've got a teammate. You want to get in front and put it down to the 11 and the 18 and let those guys race. And I'm telling you what, there's not many people, I'll say that, is good or better than Tony Stewart in the last 5 or 6 laps of the race.
And the thing is, you got to do it now, Kyle, because there may be a wreck. And it may take you 2 or 3 laps to work on that leader. These guys need to be doing it now.
That wreck was almost Montoya. He was completely sideways coming off the corner. He saved it again. Busy night for one Pablo Montoya as he still runs up inside the top 10 after all he's been through tonight in that 42. 2 to go.
The guys running 6 and 7 have torn up race cars. You know what I mean? I mean, they've been in accidents, but they have driven the wheels off of Kurt Busch and Juan Montoya to keep these cars in contention.
The only ones not with any damage are the ones at the very front of this pack. But we're not done as we're coming around, getting ready for a white flag.
31 is Burt car.
And they come, here they come. To the outside, here comes Kyle Busch. He's got him, and Tony cuts up him.
What's Tony going to do? You're clear. And now the question is, Tony's got no help because these guys are running too wide behind him. Right. So now it's man on man right now.
I don't think it's gonna get wider here in a minute, I believe.
Here comes Johnson in behind Stewart. Is it enough? Hamlin's high side up there by himself in the 11. First lap led all night by Kyle Busch, and it's the money lap, and it might be all it takes. Now, what does Johnson do to help Stewart?
Doesn't matter. Kyle Busch is going to hog all the racetrack, or he should. He's mirror driving right now.
Tony Stewart trying to get to the body.
He may get turned for mirror driving, but he's going to be mirror driving.
Stewart's trying to squeeze it in.
Just
shove him to the bottom.
Just wanted to touch him, man. Just wanted to touch him.
Can't get him to the high side. Here he comes. There he comes. He comes. And they're scattering everywhere as they come to the line.
Some of these guys hit hard, man.
And one of them was Kyle Busch.
They're still hitting hard. Man, that's an ugly finish. But incredible. Incredible.
But that was 100% mirror driving, and that's what you have. That's what Kyle Busch had to do.
That's what Kyle Busch had to mirror drive. Tony Stewart had to put the car there and stick the car where we saw this same thing in Talladega when the 09 car with Keselowski. He stuck his car in there, he drove it, he put it where it needed to be, and that's the way it was.
Look at the damage to his race car as Kyle Busch crawls out and walks back down the racetrack.
But, I know people are going to start, well, this guy did this and that guy Tony Stewart, this is how you go after winning a race at Daytona. You leave everything on the table. This is Daytona.
The fireworks are going off in the sky, but the fireworks on the racetrack even bigger. Watch this.
Okay, this is the pass that his teammates on the 14. Good clean pass. He had a little bit of help.
Wow, he got a great run right there. I don't know where that run come from. It's almost like Tony's car got out from under him or something, because it's almost like Tony checked up. That's incredible.
Okay, now at this point,
yeah,
Kyle Busch is just looking in the mirror, and he's got to take all the racetrack. He's got to hog it. 1 lap to go, and we've seen this a lot. See Hamlin out there kind of on the high side. And then you watch the 18's hands in 3 and 4. The 14 is all over the bumper of the 18.
and all he really wanted to do, it looked like when he got in between 3 and 4 here, if he could have just put his bumper to him just a little bit and got him loose and slid him up the racetrack. You see him right here. He drives right to that corner right here. When he makes that turn, boom, I want to be right on that 18's corner and force him up the racetrack right there.
Get out. Now Kyle's hanging on.
He blocks.
He's going to block. And it just ran himself over the 14.
And here's what happened. Just like we talked about in Talladega, and everybody talked about, block me once, that's okay. Block me twice, you're going up in the grandstands or you're going in the wall. And that's what happened. The 18 made 2 swipes at him. One to the inside, one to the outside.
Yeah, this one's fair right here. This one's not fair. You kind of had it coming.
Yeah, he had that one coming. When you cut back across the hood of somebody after you blocked him once, and Tony, once he blocked, Tony put the bumper on the outside of it. He was there.
Watch the night. I think it's the night car
gets right in the back.
What? He just clobbers Kyle Busch.
And these guys, and it's 31 car, but these guys hit hard right
here. Logano finally, his luck ran out. He
but you see these guys going across the racetrack. This is ugly down here. They're very fortunate nobody got hurt right there.
Trying to bump you. Stay on this yellow line. Okay, coming up high. There you go.
Pick the rear tires off the ground. Now watch this next hit. Oh, man. Wow. That's a 180-mile-per-hour shot right there.
Man, that was brutal.
Listen to it.
I think they lost the camera now.
Yeah, that's incredible.
For Tony Stewart, his 36th win in his 374th start. Oh, man, there goes our camera.
And we lost another camera right there.
Daytona fans got their money's worth.
That's an incredible finish.
They did an outstanding job tonight as Tony takes his 3rd July Daytona win, all in the last 5 races. You're watching Wide Open coverage in the Coke 0400 TNT.
I see the guy in need of his next fix. I see the girl that just made her rent the backseat of a car. I see everything that needs to be fixed.
Your backyard is the Wild West. New series premiere, July 15th at 10 on TNT.
Ruby's fight, meet the next round. Her journey began at 487 pounds, now with 100 pounds lost.
I'm trying so hard to get under 350.
The real battle begins.
This is not your fault. I don't know what it is. Something's not connecting. Much smaller things have gotten me off track before, and I'm really worried because I might not get back.
Ruby premieres tomorrow at 8 on Style, before meets after.
Planning your summer? Think big. Think real big. Big coasters. Big concerts. Big Sick. Get a big 6-pack to Six Flags and get 6 visits for only $41.99. That's just $7 a visit. That's right, $7 a visit. Big savings, big fun with the Big Six. Just $41.99 at SixFlags.com. More flags, more fun. Six Flags.
The Coke 0400 on TNT is brought to you by Coca-Cola Zero. Real Coke taste and 0 calories.
Welcome back to our post-race show here at Daytona. As the fireworks still exploding in the sky. And Marty, we talked about the look of the driver when you get out of victory lane at Daytona.
The 3rd time for Tony Stewart in a points-paying race here at Daytona, but none more dramatic than that. Wow. Tony, tell me about that last lap. You sat in the car for a while just kind of thinking about things.
I don't know that I was real proud of that, but I don't know what else I could have done there. I mean, I went where I had to go, and he went where he had to go. It just, you hate seeing a guy that's been up front all day, especially a guy that helped me the whole race, get wrecked like that. I don't like winning them like that.
Well, is it more of a product of everybody just doing what they needed to do?
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, but you still don't like it. I mean, you can't force in that position, but I made my move to the outside, and I got up to his right rear tire, and when he went to block us, we were already there, so, but it still doesn't mean you like it and like to win them that way. That's not the way you want to win these things. We had a good car all day. You feel bad because you want him to have a good day too, but we weren't going to give it to him, but if I did something wrong, I'm sorry. I don't think I did, but I mean, I was out there when he moved, so I don't know. You just feel bad about it. It's not the way you want to win these things.
For you and your team, we talked about the emotion of the win at Pocono. Your guys on pit road today, 7 for 7. You never lost a race on pit road.
No, these guys in this Burger King, Old Spice Office Depot, U.S. Army team, Chevrolet team did an awesome job. And proud of Coke Zero, and thanks for everything they do for our sport. But these guys did an awesome job, man. They had awesome stops all night long, just consistent. And thank Hendrick Engines and Chassis and our body shop at Stuart Haas. These guys really worked extra hard on this car, and proud of Mac Tools and just everybody that's a part of this program that believed in us. And Coca-Cola was one of the first to come on board, Coke and Chevy, so just appreciate everything they do for us.
We'll let you guys celebrate with your team, Tony.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Tony Stewart and the Stuart Haas team in Victory Lane here at Daytona.